if you're achieving all that for SEO, you're achieving it for PPC.
Hi there and welcome to From Ideas to Results. I'm joined by James from our paid team here at Sleeping Giant Media, and we're diving into everything that has been happening in the world of paid. We've got two topics. We're going to be covering off new flags that Google have added to their system where there's low quality images, and we're also going to be looking at Google's AI overview ad expansion as well, which again is a big topic right now, where if you are seeing obviously Google AI mode, how do you get ads to actually appear and feature within that? Can you just give us an introduction into what we're talking about when we're saying like it's now flagging low quality images?
Yeah, the recommendation system is automated quality control of your account. So within that now, they're looking at the quality of your imagery. We can see in the search results, they're starting to introduce more and more imagery, which obviously makes it quite visually appealing. They're now flagging if there's, clashing backgrounds, illegible text, just a whole variety of different things.
It's super important to have those different ad formats. In order for the future of search.
Yeah, 100%. So, I mean, even if we're talking, search campaigns, performance max campaigns, you have the ability to upload, obviously, the variety of different images, different sizes. So, again, it's not just a case of ticking a box to say I've applied an image. It's actually step back, look at the quality of that image.
Yeah.
Because, you're still trying to deliver a quality user experience, even via Google's ad platform first of all. So, yeah, it's absolutely necessary to make sure that what you're loading is meeting that criteria.
Moving on, topic number 2, we've got Google's AI overview ad expansion.
Google Marketing Live earlier this year did announce that AI overviews were being tested with ads. They have announced and are reiterating that English-speaking markets will have AI overview ads by the end of 2025. This is here and now. It's happening. It's being tested in the US, and I'm sure that they want to start getting that out across a multitude of
pre-Christmas
markets.
Get that kind of that peak click traffic.
That would be great.
Yeah,
definitely.
Does this put more emphasis on making sure that you are running paid, because you've now got an opportunity to feature within that sort of search conversation
with potential reduction in clicks, or irrespective of whether it's AI overview or AI mode, it's creating those generative results for the user. So the conversation is happening in the search engine. What they are trying to determine from that conversation is where's the commercial intent. The takeaway from that, it's channel agnostic. If you've got a really good website with the content that's rich for the user, whether they're coming to your site for the answer or whether they're looking for it directly in Google, you do need to have great content. You need to have great tracking. All of those things need to be enhanced, improved, just so you can keep an eye on how these things are. But I think whatever they're going to do, they're still delivering the third party's content within their search results. I feel like Google have a responsibility to ensure that the information that they're taking from people's websites, you do give something back, and that is how can you try and get that traffic back to that client.
How do we get ads into AI overviews and AI mode?
The latest from Google is that you do need to have the smart bidding capabilities active in your account. So exact match and phrase match, as I am led to believe, does not generate an ad within those overviews or AI mode going forward. So you will need lean into broad match. You will need to lean into the AI driven campaign types like Performance Max or even AI Max being activated. Again, all of those should enable you to be in the right position to deliver an ad within that space. It needs to lean into you have the quality content on your site to be relevant to that AI result. Consequently, your ad will appear as a result of that.
Because there used to be, in theory, two spiders. There'd be the the paid, and there'd be the SEO, and they'd have like much more depth crawler for SEO, but for paid, it'd look at the landing page and go, is that relevant to your ad copy? Is that relevant to your keyword? How does that tie together in this instance?
You've got your quality score. Still, they are still metrics that are in the platform that are not as frequent as they used to be. However, they are still there as a guide, leaning into a quality landing page experience is one of the custom columns you can select. So you do still need to make sure that you are getting good results. And again, it's that keyword to add to landing page. There should still be that common denominator for relevance. Yeah, exactly. I mean, coming back to the investment in SEO, it comes back to, again, if you just take the channel away from it, it's having the content for the user. Even when you refer to channels like paid, and I believe even Meta are going this way as well. If you look at what are the requirements for the likes of AI Max to work, AI Max looks at the content of your landing page to generate those descriptions or headlines. And if you don't have that quality content, whether you coin it as being optimized for SEO, a lot of the fundamentals for SEO do resonate across the other channels too. You've got to have a good, strong headline. You've got to have the content that's relevant to people's searches. So if you're achieving all that for SEO, you're achieving it for PPC. There might be other things you might want to do for landing pages for PPC, maybe strip out certain elements to try and take away distractions and get people funneling through your site. But equally, you still want that for SEO as well. It's still that whole user experience. But the point is I still feel that there is value in a content-driven approach for websites to not only drive the enhancements that are being built around AI and obviously looking at your content to help, dare I say it, RSAs are an evolution from RSAs being responsive search ads, or an evolution from extended text ads where you'd have the control. RSAs are a semi-control, and then we might be going much towards just tell me what your website is and we'll do the rest. So again, you'd still need to refer to that website, you still need to refer to that content, and therefore it'd be able to
use that as signals. And
there are so many searches now that go beyond the standard length that were done for Google search, and because people are, I want to know where a nice villa is in Tuscany that has 50 bedrooms, and it's just all of that sort of stuff people are actively searching more for, and Google have so much rich intent behind that now, and then they can obviously lean into that sort of content that's on your website to support the ad.
Lots going on in the world of paid. Thanks so much, James. If you found that useful, please do check out our website, on our social. We've got loads more content. There's some, hopefully some answers, but there's some big questions that are happening in the world of paid and SEO and generally the impact of AI. So stay with us. We'll try and keep you updated with all the things that are happening and how you can stay ahead of the competition. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.